Water is the lifeblood of our world, flowing through every living thing and shaping the course of human history. Our planet's rivers and streams are like veins, nourishing land and sustaining life. But what keeps these rivers healthy and flowing? The answer stands silently on their banks: the tree. Trees are more than wood and leaves. They are the guardians of our water systems. Their partnership with rivers is ancient and vital. To understand a river's health, we must look to the forest that surround it. Trees draw life from water and, in return, protect and sustain the river. Their canopies shade the water, keeping it cool for aquatic life. Fallen leaves feed tiny organisms at the base of the river's food web. Every part of the tree, from leaf to root, plays a role in this life-sustaining cycle. The health of a river is surprisingly fragile, depending on the ecosystem around it, especially the forests. Without trees, rivers become muddy, unpredictable, and may even dry up. Understanding this connection is the first step to protecting these vital waterways. We must see the forest and the river as one living system. Only then can we ensure their survival for generations to come. To see how trees protect rivers, we must look beneath the surface, into the soil. Tree roots form a vast, living web, creating channels and pores underground. When it rains, this network transforms the forest floor into a giant sponge, absorbing and holding water. In places without trees, rain rushes off, causing floods and erosion. In forests, rain lands on leaves, drips gently to the ground, and is absorbed by humus and soil. Water soaks slowly into the earth, stored safely by the roots. A single large tree can help store hundreds of liters of water. A forest, millions. This process keeps water in the ecosystem, sustaining rivers even in dry times. Roots grow deeper, creating new pathways for water and working with fungi and microbes to bind soil. This makes the soil even better at holding water. The roots are architects of healthy soil, and healthy soil is the foundation of a healthy river. It all begins here, in the dark, with the patient work of roots. Without this underground sponge, rivers would flood and dry unpredictably. The unseen miracle beneath our feet is what keeps rivers alive. Trees and their roots are the silent engineers of our water systems. Protecting them means protecting our rivers. Once the forest soil absorbs rainwater, trees begin to release it, slowly and steadily. This slow release is nature's way of regulating river flow, preventing floods and droughts. Forests act as living dams, soaking up excess water during storms and releasing it during dry spells. Water seeps through soil and rock, recharging groundwater and feeding rivers year-round. This creates stable conditions for aquatic life, fish, insects, and more. Without this regulation, rivers would flood violently and then dry up. The forest's patient work transforms temporary streams into permanent, life-giving rivers. It's a service of incalculable value, delivered drop by drop. Trees are the river's life support system. Their timing is nature's gift to all who depend on water. Trees do more than manage water. They protect the land itself. Their roots act like a net, binding soil and rock, especially on riverbanks and hillsides. Without trees, rain hits bare ground, dislodging soil and causing erosion. Eroded soil turns rivers brown and muddy, choking them with silt. Tree canopies intercept rain, softening its impact, while leaves and roots hold soil in place. Fine roots create a dense mat, locking topsoil. Larger roots anchor deeper layers. Forested riverbanks withstand floods and currents, protecting the landscape. Where forests are cleared, landslides and infertile land follow, and rivers clog with sediment. Erosion destroys habitats for fish and insects, unraveling the ecosystem. By holding earth together, trees keep soil on land and water in rivers clean. Their presence is the difference between a thriving river and a dying one. Healthy forests mean stable, fertile land, and clear, vibrant rivers. Trees are the bulwark against erosion's destructive force. Protecting them is essential for the land and water alike. The roots of trees are the river's strongest defense. Trees are natural water filters, ensuring rivers run clear and healthy. Rainwater passes through layers of leaves, humus, and soil, undergoing natural filtration. The soil matrix held by roots traps sediments and pollutants. Microorganisms around roots break down harmful substances and absorb excess nutrients. This prevents pollution and harmful algal blooms in rivers. The result: clean, cool, oxygen-rich water, perfect for fish and aquatic life. Clear water allows sunlight to reach plants, supporting a vibrant ecosystem. Trees lay the foundation for life in the river by keeping water pure. Without forests, rivers become polluted and lifeless. The forest's filter is essential for healthy waterways. Trees are engines of the water cycle, helping create the very rain that fills rivers. Through transpiration, trees draw water from soil and release it as vapor into the air. A single tree can release hundreds of liters of water daily. A forest, millions. This moisture forms clouds, recycling water back as rain. Forests help maintain rainfall, especially far from oceans. Without them, regions dry out and rivers shrink. Trees ensure a continuous loop: soil to leaf, to cloud, to rain, and back to river. Reliable rainfall means reliable rivers. Forests don't just manage water, they help bring it from the sky. The forest and river are two parts of one grand, life-sustaining cycle. Nowhere is the power of trees to create rain clearer than in the Amazon. The rainforest releases so much water vapor it forms flying rivers in the sky. These air currents carry more water than the Amazon River itself, shaping weather across South America. The Amazon pumps billions of tons of water into the atmosphere daily, creating clouds and rain far beyond the forest. These flying rivers sustain agriculture and people thousands of kilometers away. Destroying the rainforest threatens water security for millions. The Amazon is the heart of a vast, interconnected system. Its trees are vital for life across an entire continent. A healthy river, protected by forests, becomes the center of a thriving web of life. Cool, clear water supports fish, insects, and plants. Stable riverbeds provide safe places for fish to spawn. Fallen leaves and twigs feed aquatic creatures, forming the base of the food web. Riverbanks offer shelter and food for birds, mammals, and insects. The river is a lifeline, connecting countless species. Remove the forest, and the system collapses. Rivers become muddy, fish disappear, and animals vanish. The health of the forest and river are inseparable. You cannot have one without the other. Together, they sustain biodiversity and life itself. Trees and rivers are deeply connected, supporting our water, food, and climate. Yet forests are disappearing worldwide, breaking the ancient pact with rivers. The results: erosion, floods, droughts, and polluted water. But we can change course by protecting and restoring forests, especially along rivers. Reforestation stabilizes soil, cleanses water, and revives rivers. Every tree planted is a promise to the future. We must become guardians of the guardians, protecting forests to protect rivers. Support conservation and reforestation efforts. Make choices that reduce your impact on these vital ecosystems. The task is great, but not impossible. It begins with understanding, respect, and the hopeful act of planting a tree. In protecting trees, we protect rivers and life itself.